So today we're going to be talking about the best exercises for older adults. As we age, it becomes more and more important to incorporate strength training into our exercise routine. But if you are over the age of 65 and have not exercised in a while, or are just getting started, you may be wondering what is the best way to start a strength training program. Does it need to be complicated? Absolutely not. There are some very simple things that you can do at home with little to no equipment to build muscle and strength. So let's get right into it. The first exercise is squats. Squats are great for building lower body strength, and they also work your core and your glutes. And there are several different variations that you can do. The one that I want to start with is called a wall squat. This will help you build up strength so that eventually you can do regular squats. So find a wall that's sturdy, stand with your back flat against the wall, feet shoulder width apart, and slowly lower yourself down by bending your knees. You can put your arms out in front of you for balance. Try to get your thighs parallel to the floor, then press into your feet to come back up to the start position. If this is too easy for you, then you can try a regular squat. With a regular squat, you'll just start with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out, and then lower yourself down by bending both of your knees. Try to keep your weight over the middle of your foot and lower yourself all the way down until your thighs are parallel with the floor. Then press into your feet to come back up to the start position. Make sure that you're keeping your back straight and not rounding forward. A third option is a chair squat. So for this squat, you're going to lower yourself down as if you're sitting into a chair. You can use a sturdy kitchen chair or even a folded up yoga mat. You want to keep your back straight, lower yourself down until your butt is about an inch or two off the seat, then press into your feet to come back up to the start position. For any of these squat variations, start with doing 10 repetitions for 3 sets. Stop. And then gradually increase the number of repetitions or the number of sets as you get stronger. The next exercise is overhead press. Overhead press is a great exercise for building upper body strength, and it also works your core. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with dumbbells, but you can also do it with soup cans or water bottles. Start with the weights at your sides, elbows bent, palms facing forward. Then, straighten your elbows and press the weights straight up overhead. When you press, make sure that you're not arching through your lower back or your neck. Lower the weights back down to your shoulders and repeat for reps. To begin with, aim for 3 sets of 10 repetitions and then gradually increase as you get stronger. Another exercise that you can do for upper body strength is a push-up. I'm going to show you a few different options. You can do a regular push-up on the floor, but if that is too difficult, you can do one on a countertop or a kitchen counter. You can even do them on your knees. So starting on your hands and knees, get into a plank position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Then lower yourself down by bending your elbows until your chest is just above the floor, then push back up and repeat for reps. Another option is to do a push-up on a countertop or a kitchen counter. Start with your hands on the counter, shoulder width apart. Walk your feet back a couple of steps, and lower your chest down by bending your elbows until you feel like you're just about to touch the counter. Push back up and repeat for reps. Remember when doing these push-ups to keep your body in a straight line from head to heels and avoid arching through the lower back or the neck? Again, start with doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions and then gradually increase as you get stronger. Next up is an exercise for your back. It's called a row. This exercise is great for strengthening your mid and lower back. Start in a seated position with a weight at your side. Slowly pull the weight towards your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together as you go. Keep your elbow close to your body as you pull. Lower the weight back down and repeat for reps. You can use a dumbbell for this, but you can also use a laundry detergent bottle filled with water. Aim for 3 sets of 10 repetitions and then gradually increase as you get stronger. The next exercise is bird dog. Bird dog is a great exercise for building core strength and stability. Start on your hands and knees in a neutral spine position. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Extend one arm straight forward and the opposite leg straight back, keeping your body in a straight line. Hold for a few seconds, then switch sides and repeat for reps. It's important to keep your core engaged and avoid arching through the lower back or your neck. You can add a challenge to this exercise by doing it on an exercise ball. Doing it on the ball will also work your glutes and hamstrings. Again, start with doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions, and then gradually increase as you get stronger. The next exercise is dead bug. Dead bug is another great exercise for core strength and stability. Lie flat on your back with your arms and legs extended straight up toward the ceiling. Raise your legs so that they're perpendicular to the floor, then lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Keeping your core tight, lower one arm and the opposite leg at the same time toward the floor. As you lower, make sure that you're not arching through your lower back or your neck. Then return to the start position and repeat for reps. Again, start with doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions and then gradually increase as you get stronger. The next exercise is walking lunges. Lunges are great for building lower body strength. You work your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Start with your feet together. Take a big step forward with one leg. Then drop your back knee down towards the ground and bend your front knee at the same time. Make sure that your front knee does not go past your toes. Push back up to the start position and alternate legs as you step forward. Make sure that you're keeping your torso straight and not leaning forward. If this is too difficult for you, you can do a seated lunge. Seated lunge is great for those who have difficulty with balance. You can use a sturdy chair for this. Start by sitting up straight in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Extend one leg straight out in front of you. Then lower yourself down by bending your other knee until your back knee almost touches the floor. Push back up to the start position and alternate legs as you go. For either variation, start with doing 10 repetitions for 3 sets, and then gradually increase the number of repetitions or the number of sets as you get stronger. And the last exercise is calf raises. Calf raises are great for building lower leg strength. They work your calf muscles, which are often neglected. Start standing with your feet hip-width apart, holding onto something sturdy for balance. Lift up onto your tippy toes as much as you can, then lower back down and repeat for reps. To make this exercise more challenging, you can do it while seated in a chair. To do a seated calf raise, you're going to scoot all the way to the edge of the chair. Lift your feet off the ground. Then lift up onto your tippy toes as much as you can, then lower back down and repeat for reps. For the standing variation, start with doing 15 repetitions for 3 sets and then gradually increase the number of repetitions or the number of sets as you get stronger. And for the seated variation, start with doing 20 repetitions for 3 sets and then gradually increase the number of repetitions or the number of sets as you get stronger. So those are some of the best exercises for older adults. As you get stronger, you can add more exercises and increase the number of sets and the number of reps that you do. Always remember to consult with your doctor before starting a new exercise program. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button below and subscribe for more content.